national team of the hosting nation, Canada. Please get ready.
So here we are for the last match of the day. Canada, the host country, versus the USA women team. Let's see how all of this plays out. I'm good, thanks, and you? A little bit nervous my first time commentating. And the match is on. So it's a bit tight, but USA managed to catch the ball before Canada. There's a little bit of a scrum here. It's USA that's fighting real hard with Canada for the position of the ball. And USA takes off with the ball. Tries for the first attacking move in the match. Here we are again. We're retreating a little bit for better attacking time next time. Oh, Canada almost managed to steal the ball. Oh, she did it. But the US players are putting a real good pressure on the Canadian players, and they managed to take the ball once again.
That was Joanna, our younger player in the team.
Oh, that was a nice save from Canada. That was almost a goal. United States are relentless, attacking from all fronts. Canada team. Let's hope the girls can keep their defense up. And Canada stole the ball, trying to get away with it, but was quickly intercepted by number 20, Daniela Jaramillo. They managed to get through. Referee called grab of equipment.
Free throw for Canada. White team.
Canada is up with the ball. Let's see if they can pass through the United States defenses.
Paula holding the ball.
She's holding to it real tight. Let's see if she can manage to keep hold of it.
Paula is the more experienced player in the Colombian team. She played the under 21 tournament in Norway with the Colombian team back then, and they had the first position.
She's a badass.
She's our badass.
And here again, attack from the USA. Damn, that's Canada trying to get away once more. But both teams are really aggressive. They're putting great pressures on one another. When one manages to get with the ball, the other one is there in moments. I really love this angle of the camera. You can see it like great every place. Oh, that pass was a little bit risky. They almost didn't make it. Let's see. Juliana Gomez in possession of the ball. She passed it to her teammate. We go once again under try. No.
Paula Daniela in the position of the ball. Number 16,
No.
Kasha Peters.
Canada makes a breakthrough. The referee called.
That seems to be Nani.
That was a great swim.
Yeah,
She moved like through the water like an arrow. That was a really good play. Shame that it finished like that. The United States managed to steal the ball once again. Number 4 holding it. Isabela Bedoya making a great swim. Maybe it's gonna be a goal opportunity. Let's see how it plays out. Oh. Trying to lift. She lifted the goalie. She lifted her. Will she manage to put the ball in? Boy.
they were asking for it. Yeah. The Canadian team asking for a timeout. The Canadian coach Paula Rodriguez changing her fins. She recently told me that the new fins are still very stiff and hurt her feet.
Of course, they're harder to break, like new shoes. Let's hope she can gain some kind of advantage from this decision.
It seems that both teams take this time for catching up their breath. Not much indications being made.
Well, timeout ends now, so let's see what kind of strategy both teams will try to employ now. And
It's a
we're
penalty.
on. Penalty from the United States. Here's the Canadian goalie.
Oh,
Oh, and she made it.
Paula, the Canadian coach, switching as a goalie, and she couldn't stop that attack.
Was a great attack, really good play. Canadians trying to defend their goal did a good job, but the USA team managed to break through.
The first goal of the game was for the United States. United States 1, Canada 0.
Canadian possesses the ball. United States seems to get some motivation from that first goal and attack with all they got. Let's see if they can manage to slip another one.
There was a holding by an American player. Free throw for the Canada team. They need to play quickly to be more effective.
And they're on. The United States are pretty aggressive in this game. They attack relentlessly. And Canada managed to get through. It's a great thing. Let's
Canadian player Nani attacking.
see if they can make the match even now.
She's being supported by Joanna. The Canadian player Karen holding the ball.
Yeah. Canadians trying to approach, but United States got a pretty solid defense right now.
The ball dropping just in front of the American defender. We have a counter-attack by the United States.
A great counter-attack at that. She swam the whole pool just to get there. So 1-on-1 right now, 2-on-1. See if she managed to make it. She
Karen, the defender, getting late in the position, but she helped to stop the attack by the Americans.
Let's try again and retreat. Canadian player having the ball. Let's see if she can manage to get through. Bit of a scrum again here.
This is the second time a Canadian team, female Canadian team, plays in a World Cup. It's a very young team. In Canada, the Canadian female team is growing faster than the male team.
Yeah, they're making great progress.
They're making great progress, yeah.
And it's the second game for each of the teams, so they're probably a little bit tired as well.
Yeah, the Canadian team played the first game of the day. They played against Colombia.
And the USA
Game
team played the second game of the day,
of the day
playing against Australia.
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 The USA team lost 5-1 to the Australian team.
They're trying to make a recovery of that, I think. A counter attack from USA. Coming through. Oh, she was intercepted just before she got there. Buildings and teams. It's a 2-on-1. 2-on-2 now. 3-on-2. Let's see if they manage to leave the goalie and
They are
score
trying
another
to
one.
leave the goalie. They didn't succeed. Paula defended well the position. And Elizabeth, the Canadian defender, holding the position.
Canada's defense was pretty solid indeed.
The Joanna, the Canadian team joining the defense, and the ball got intercepted.
USA is in position with the ball once again. We're already 10 minutes in the last match of the game.
It is the halftime. So it's been so far a tie game, a very competitive game for both teams. The United States winning by 1 goal. Oh no, it's actually a timeout for
Black.
for the American team.
Looks like Indian team's talking about strategy. We're gonna try new tactics once they get in the water once again. The USA team seems to be doing the same. Both teams are writing their strategies. Let's see if either of them can break through the defense of the other one. 8 seconds for the timeout. And we're on once again. 5 minutes play. Let's see if the Canadian team can score or the USA team will manage to score once again. Get in position of the ball.
Diana Milena, the 28 number, trying to break through the American defense, well placed in the middle of the pool. We have a counter-attack by the American team. We have 2 Canadian players defending.
It'll be a 2-on-1. There's a USA player coming in. Did they manage to leave the goalie, or they're retreating a little bit? Can I manage to capture the ball? It slipped through fingers. Now
That's Paula.
Paula.
I can see that Paula changed again her fins. She definitely need stiffer fins to go quickly. She was complaining yesterday about her all fins being too soft for these competitive games. number 17, Karen Diaz, from the Canadian team defending, and they are pushing the ball, trying to gain some meters into the American field.
It's
side.
flipped. USA managed to get hold of the ball, but Canadian team was really quick to intercept it again. Both teams are really aggressive there, intercepting each other really fast. Making a counter-attack by the open side. Number 24, Maria Rodriguez. With her teammates, 2-on-2, 3-on-2, everyone's there now.
Diana Maria trying to get the ball out of the Canadian side.
Canada's making decent progress. USC seems to have a good hold the ball. Making a counter-attack by the close side. Passing in the middle. It's going to be a 2-on-1 once again, unless someone manages to arrive there for support. I think we waited a little bit too long and everybody had time to swim over.
Joanna recovering the ball and trying to escape.
He's gonna try to score once again. One minute for the first half. Great play by the USA. Managing to get in the zone, lifting goalie. They're gonna manage to score.
Colombia.
Canada. Great defense.
The Colombian player Paula, the Canadian player, I mean, defending very well the position.
A real great defense. Free throw for White. Control. Canada in position with the ball. Will they manage to score and even this out before the first half ends? They got 10 seconds. And that's all for the first half. Now we're in 5 minutes of halftime. Let's hope that both teams take this time to rest a little bit and talk about their strategies. So what do you think about the game so far?
Well, I think the American team has a better condition, very conditioning, and they can hold the ball for a longer time, and they managed to do it, and they are tiring the Canadian team, which makes for very difficult for the Canadian team to recover the ball and go back and build up their attack.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's still a pretty even match, even if the USA managed to score. Each time one team has the ball, the other is on them in moments to manage to wrestle the ball between them.
Yeah, let's remember that the goal was scored in a penalty, and in a penalty, as in many sports, it's the attacking team has a better opportunity to in that situation.
Yeah. The attacker has like an advantage to score. So it's a good match, and as I said earlier, both teams are tired of their matches earlier today, and I think they still have matches tomorrow, so they have to rest to be able to play at their 100% and then days that follow.
Actually, the Canada team doesn't have a game tomorrow. The USA team has one. They're playing against Colombia.
Oh.
Let's remember that Colombia won against Canada 20-0. It was a very difficult game for the Canadian team. The first game of today.
Exactly.
The Canadian team has its next game on Wednesday against the Australian team, an Australian team that showed many strengths against the Colombian team.
Yeah.
Losing a game 4-0, but still they showed a very great defense against a very aggressive Colombian team.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Very
yeah.
aggressive team, Colombian team that just one against 1-0 to against Germany.
They managed to keep Colombia at bay, and that's something difficult to do. After all, Colombia is like the third score third place in the last World Championship in grass. So USA is gonna have quite a hardship for tomorrow. Got about 1.5 minutes for the halftime. Both teams are revising their strategies. The coach is telling them things, I guess. We can see there are still fans rooting for their respective teams, even if they must be tired after all the matches of today.
We see some American players rooting for the female team.
Let's go, we love a supportive teammates. You gotta love them. Sure hope that helps the teams and lifts their spirits. 30 seconds for the halftime. Canada here seems to be catching their breath. In the Zen zone. And halftime is done. We're on once again. For the last halftime of today, Canada versus USA. USA 1, Canada 0. And what a swim. Canada manages to take the ball first. Passing to her teammate.
That's a good effort by Nani.
That was a great swim by the coach of the Canadian team, both men and women. Sadly, the USA managed to get possession of the ball once again. But a good try on Canada's part, though. Counter-attack by the middle of the pool, more open-sided. Seems to be a 2-on-2. Trying to lead the goalie. And it went through. United States scored once again.
You could see the Canadian goalie poorly placed on the basket.
What a shame. Within the first minute of the second half, the USA managed to score once again. Real good on their part. Canada's with the ball right now. Let's see if they can manage to pass through the USA defenses. Can I manage to wrestle the ball? So, USA had it for a moment. But Canada is pulling through. USA managed to get it. A pass to her teammate. USA is relentless, keeps on attacking. I think they want to make the score even bigger, make the tally bigger. Canada's defending, but the USA girls are really aggressive and tough. Managed to keep possession of the ball. Canada managed to intercept. Was really well made. Counter attack right now. Part of number 16 from Canada.
The Canadian player needs to pass the ball quicker.
Yeah, that was sadly intercept. Wasn't quick enough. Here's a bit unclear of who has the ball. It's like a wrestling match for the ball. Between the slug between two players, number 4 and number 23.
Number 4, Isabela Bedoya for the United States, and number 23, Paula Rodriguez for the Canadian team. We see the Canadians pushing, trying to gain some meters into the American side. They are succeeding at this, but we need more Canadian players under the scrum ball in case this happens exactly.
And the ball dropped. USA and Canada went to catch it. Oh, Canada managed to, but she didn't move fast enough.
Number 6 for the Canadian, Ana Maria Cifuentes, holding the ball.
Sadly, she's practically alone here attacking. The USA managed to get away with the ball. Counter attack by the close side.
The Canadian player, Ioana, trying to hold onto the American player and stopping for a brief
pass.
moment the attack.
It's a 2-on-1 right now. Number 10 of United States, Julia Gomez. Pass to her teammate. That's a good try. USA women don't give up. They're trying once again. Canada's defense was pretty strong. They couldn't get past it.
The United States holding onto the ball and being very organized.
Not letting the Canadian team touch the ball that much.
Stressing the Canadian team. And waiting for a mistake capitalize and score a goal. The Canadian team has to take a risk and try to gain back the ball. Maybe the defense should activate after they are being replaced.
Number 10 keeps remarkably well, plays the ball. USA dropped the ball. They managed to catch it again. The USA team doesn't give up on scoring. I think you're right, they're waiting for Canada misstep to be able to score. They keep on attacking and retreating and attacking and retreating again. But always having possession of the ball. Let's see, she managed to leave the goalie. Still one there. Almost. And once again, the attacks are relentless. They're trying to tire out the Canadian team. Canada managed to take a hold of the ball, but USA is onto the players' moments.
Diana Milena succeeded in intercepting that pass and passing the ball on to Paula Rodriguez, who manages to keep going the Canadian counter-attack.
Counter-attack from the close side. It's a good counter-attack, but the defense from the USA is solid. They recovered quickly.
Caterina Gonzalez contributing into the Canadian counter-attack.
Number 28, Canada has a ball. Passing to number 23.
Yeah, Paula joins the Canadian attack, but she has no Canadian support. There she goes. Now we have Elizabeth Valencia.
USA managed to steal the ball.
Great play by the Americans, and this is a very quick counter-attack, 1-against-1.
She can manage to score again.
And well defended by Paula. Paula seems to be everywhere in this pool.
Oh, well, it was a great effort. And once again, the ball is in.
Very well played by the Americans. They lifted the goalie, and the defender wasn't able to go back to their position.
It was a great attack from the moment they counter-attacked. From that moment, the player just went alone with the ball, and Canadian team didn't have enough time to recover. They managed to defend the first time with Paula's help, but if not, the USA women were really persistent and they managed to score. Now we're almost 10 minutes in the second half. If Canada wants to recover, they have a little bit more of 6 minutes to do so. You can still see some fans supporting from the grades.
We have 30 seconds remaining for the white timeout, the Canadian timeout.
It was Maria Rodriguez, number 24 of the USA team, that scored the goal. Now it's 3 for USA and 0 for Canada. Let's see if how the market will change. If Canada can recover, or if the United States will keep on scoring. You can see the enthusiasm of the Canada supporters.
That is the American player, Romania, who just scored 2 goals.
And we're on once again. Canada starting with the ball, being quickly intercepted by two players of the United States. A bit of a scrum there. Player 24 did a great job to get the ball. Canada still managed to keep hold of the ball, even if of the persistent attacks of the United States. But now it's a 2-on-1, and it's going to be a little bit difficult. United States got a hold of the ball. Counter-attack from the close side. It's a 2-on-1. 2-on-2. Player number 10 having the ball. Trying to pass it to her teammate 16. Now it's 40 that has the ball. One-on-one. USA keeps position of the ball. Here they go once again. Really good defended by Paula. She does great at stopping the USA's attacks. USA in possession of the ball once again. They're wrestling hard for that ball.
We see now the American team trying to hold on to the ball and play comfortably. They're winning 3-0 against the Canadians. So they need to. They don't need to tire themselves up. They know they have another game for tomorrow.
A hard game at that.
2 Americans against 1 Canadian. The Canadian defender joins the play, and
We can. And Canada recovers the ball. Let's see if they make it with a counter attack. The players quickly grabbed by the USA players. She needs more support from her teammates, but the USA managed to get away with the ball for now. They're wrestling right now with the Canadian player that managed to win the ball. Number 30 being caught in that from the Canada, Catherine Gonzalez. She lost the ball, and now the USA is trying to score.
The American took the ball out of
bounds, I think it was.
yeah.
The referee stopped the match a little bit. We got almost 3 minutes for the second half. The last 3 minutes of the matches for today. So, free ball for Canada. Or not, it's a black timeout right now. USA coach seems to be given very specific directions to his team.
While we have 3 minutes remaining in the second half of this game. Last game of the day.
Players gotta give it their all. It's the last game of the day. For Canada, it might be their last game if they lose this one.
So we'll be resuming the underwater rugby world championship Montreal 2023 tomorrow at 9. With the first game we have is it's Sweden against Canada.
For men.
The men's team.
And the timeout's done. We're back at it again. Free throw for Canada. RR20 has the ball. She's quickly intercepted by United States, but she managed to pass the ball in the space for her teammate, number 17. Number 17 gives it back to her. Passing to number 30, Catherine Gonzalez. Giving it to 29, Elizabeth Valencia.
We see Paula joining the attack. She wasn't seen by the Canadian player.
USA is trying hard to fight their way out to be able to counterattack, but Canadian defense managed to keep her in place.
We see a counterattack by the United States by Luisa Gomez.
And Catherine Gonzalez managed to keep her in place for quite some time.
And number 40, Andrea Rendon, continuing the American attack.
Americans passing the ball in between them, playing a little bit with it. I mean, they have some time to lose. They don't have to play it risky. They can take their time and play it safe. Instead, Canadian team has to go all out.
And they're going to do this as long as the Canadians don't attack.
Exactly. Canadian team has to go all out. They have one whole day of rest tomorrow. So these 1 minute and 15 seconds is the part when they have to give it their all.
It is very important for a team to be able to score at least one goal. It is big for the team spirit to know that they are able to do the most important thing in the sport, to score a goal.
Wow. Oh, here the USA made a clumsy pass. Canadian team trying to make a counterattack, quickly intercepted by the United States. They lost the ball. Canadian team went to take it. Number 28, Diana Melina Sierra, make a counterattack. Quickly intercepted by 2 of the United States. United States managed to take possession of the ball.
And there was a holding by the American team. Free throw for Canada.
Free throw, they have 15 seconds left.
The
Let's
last
see.
play of the game.
They have to make it count.
Elizabeth Valencia holding the ball, passing him.
Fran Dijk
To
at the game.
Kezia Peters.
10 seconds.
10 seconds remaining. Elizabeth Valencia again.
To number 16. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it ended.
And that's it for the last game of the day. Canada 0, United States 3. Thank you, Mariana, for this. It was a pleasure to
Thank you,
commentating with
Philippe.
you.
Thank you, Philippe. It was real nice. I like this as my first commentating experience.
So for everyone in YouTube, stay tuned. Tomorrow we resume the World Cup with the game Sweden against Canada, the men's.
At 9 a.m.
9
See you
a.m.
all tomorrow.
3 a última entrevista de hoy. Estados Unidos que acaban de ganar un muy buen partido contra Canadá 3-0. Entonces, ¿pueden por favor decirme pues el nombre y la posición?
Y Luisa Gómez y juego de portera.
Que todo salió como planeado, tuvieron contratiempos que no habían pensado.
Sí, se dio los cambios que hicimos y jugamos bien.
Y lo hicieron muy bien. Yo estaba comentando el partido ahorita. El partido lo hicieron ambos equipos muy bien. Estaba reñido, atacaban harto ambos. La defensa estaba toda muy buena. Y mañana ustedes tienen un partido contra Colombia. ¿Cómo se van a medir a eso? Porque lo que he visto es que Colombia también es un equipo que es duro también para ganarle.
Seguir aprendiendo, seguir creciendo como equipo y dar lo mejor de todas.
Bien. Y poniendo un poco aparte del rugby mismo, si es por lo que estamos acá, ¿han tenido tiempo para visitar un poco Montreal? ¿Cómo les parece la ciudad un poco hasta ahora lo que han visto? ¿Conocen un poco dónde visitar o quieren que les diga algunos lugares también?
Sí,
Mira, yo les aconsejo por las tardes o tarde-noche, el viejo puerto de Montreal es muy bonito para ir a ver, de verdad, el viejo puerto es un lugar para ir. Hay una calle por acá que se llama la calle Saint, que es una calle que tiene como que todo, es bonita, y tiene mercaditos de todo. También está el Marché Jean Talon, que es como una gran plaza, que es súper linda, que es de todo de comida. Y si quieren también mirar el Facebook del Mundial, ahí se han puesto publicaciones como que lugares y cosas para hacer, que son chéveres para visitar.
Muchas gracias. Vamos a aprender francés.
Pues muchas gracias por su tiempo y felicitaciones otra vez por la victoria.
Gracias.